Welcome everyone to the raw and uncut version of today's Sellout Show. Sean, tell them what we're talking about. I'm so excited. This is a really good one.
Well, today we kind of like take it and speak from the heart and talk about the mentors you've had and what we've done in our careers to move things forward. And it really has to do with the people around you, because we've put together something really cool and we share that with you in the end.
I know there's an actual tool, tangible, that helps you get to your six-figure income. So watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Really great.
Right. Here we go.
Here we go. We're recording. Good morning.
Good morning. I'll turn off my fan so you can hear it better. The sound of silence.
Well, it's just got to be sticky, sticky, sticky hot in Memphis, Tennessee today.
Yeah, it's raining a little bit, so it just makes it that much more humid. Awesome. But thank God for air conditioning. All right, let's go Sellout Show.
All right, well, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Sellout Show, where we are always sold out. I am Diana Guerin. I'm the Irreverent Sales Girl, where my mission is to bring a dash of dignity to the art of selling.
Hey everyone, my name is Sean Carroll Sandy. I'm the Chief Revenue Officer of the Selling Agency, where we coach humans how to sell to other humans. That is our mission, because sucky humans are horrible to buy from.
They really are. You have to relate to your inner awesomeness before you get on a phone call with anyone, or it's just a disaster.
But we've all had those disasters. We're like, your inner human, your human was not connecting to another human.
No, you're like, I need to get another deal, was connecting to another human.
Yeah.
Or
yeah. Yeah, but here's the good news, is you can get better. You get better. If you're watching this, you've probably gotten a lot better. I know over the years, hundreds and thousands of hours of time spent practicing selling, I have gotten better, and I know you have too. And you know what, Diana? So much of that has come from the people in my tribe that have helped me get better.
Oh, that's really good.
See, I'm working on a segue, people. This is what we call a segue.
All right, so what are we going to talk about today, Sean?
Well, I want to talk about your tribe and getting into a group with a mentor group, or getting the feedback you need. We're all about feedback and stuff. So I want to talk about this mastermind and how important it is to have a mastermind and a tribe. I would like to talk about that.
I'd like to talk about that too. And then we have something really cool. We'll talk about it in the middle, and then we'll really talk about it at the end. But so tell me, Sean, I have found that in my career that it's been really smart to, read a lot and meet a lot of people, but to have a structure around my tribe that's going to actually get me to the next level. And of course, I'm going to level them up too. If we even like to use that phrase, I'm not sure I love the word level up yet, but I'm trying it out. So yeah, tell me, what structures have you put in place that have moved your sales forward or your business forward?
Well, so it's funny because I was thinking about this, and I think about like the places in my career where I grew most. It had so much to do with the people that were around me.
Yeah.
My own inner desires, my own inner, fortitude, my learning and all that kind of stuff. That was great, but it was about the people who were around me and approaching them with an understanding that not that I wanted to be like them, but that there was something from them that I wished to learn, that I wanted them to share. And it was not as much about their experience as it was about their feedback. Like they had one, Carol at Christian Brothers. She was a phenomenal boss. She's just a phenomenal boss, but her way with people was magic to watch. She charmed them and enchanted them, and people fell all over themselves trying to do for her and please her. And she was able to make people so productive and bring groups together and collaborate. It was magic. And I just remember thinking, I need to learn from this woman. And so I struck up a conversation with her about that. And so she would pull me aside and give me some insights about why she did specific things sometimes. And then I would ask, great sales directors. I've had great sales directors, Tico Rovers, who really poured into people, and Sean Deaton, who had just had so much insight about how to do the job. What I've learned, it was because I recognized the people around me had such gifts to give. And I went to them and I made it known that I wanted to learn. And so there was a collaborative effort between us.
Yeah.
Sort of get Sean up and running, or I was hungry for it. But I think that, had I had a full-on mastermind group of people that were interested in that, it would be also a really different thing. Like I'm in a mastermind now, but never really in my sales career did I have one. Did you have a mastermind in your sales career?
I didn't think that I didn't know that I had it. I kind of was making up as I went along, but I think it's really great that you've had excellent leadership in your actual job. One thing I found really important though for me was I needed to have somebody that I was talking to that was outside of my job, because there's just too much at stake, and I don't feel like I've ever really been able to tell my sales manager everything. Not like I was trying to lie to them, but sometimes you don't want to regret what you said. You just want to be able to lay it out on the table and take back the stuff that you didn't mean, right? So I've had coaches, which have been, a couple of them have been phenomenal, and a couple of them have been a real swing and a miss, right? So I think I think you just have to keep trying. But then in 2004, I had this really terrible manager. I hope you're not watching, but terrible manager. And my girlfriend also had left, her manager that she loved had left. And so she really didn't feel like she had a lot of sales support. So she and I formed a group called the Power Pack. And we designed 4 of us who were in sort of similar situations, working for similar goals. And once a week, we would get on the phone together and talk about what was going on, especially our professional lives, but also our personal lives. And then we would make 3 promises to each other about something that we were going to do that week. And then the next week we would get on and, hold each other accountable. Right. And that has been going on for 14 years.
Wow.
So she and I still do it every single week. And that's been really powerful. But I have become, in my business, I become a part of an actual official mastermind. I don't even know if there was a mastermind available to me back then. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so that's what I'm saying. What about you? What kind of other structures outside of work have you used?
I'm an introvert, and so I prefer not girls' night out for dinner and drinks. This sounds exhausting to me. That is not how I recharge my battery. So a small group mastermind that takes a lot of work. One-on-one has always been good, but I will tell you, on the flip side of things, I have been part of the facilitation and the creation of a mastermind with the NAWBO Women's Business Accelerator here. And small group work, gosh, I wish I had belonged to one of them, because they share things in contexts that you just don't get in your job, like getting together and being able to discuss situations, sticky situations, self-doubt or finances, financial situations, stuff there's got to be a lot of trust in there. Yeah. The outcomes from this small group, watching that has been amazing, and being part of that has been amazing. So that's everything. I wish I'd had a sales mastermind group, but I know I went at it alone. I went at it alone the entire time. And
right. So so we're talking about what is a mastermind in your? They vary. There are a variety of different masterminds, but what do you think are sort of the common threads? And we talk all the time about it's the importance of going from 5 to 6 figures in sales, just because of what it provides for your own life. But then what we haven't really, until now, given a structure for, we've talked a lot about these things, but given a structure for it. So I just want to get a sense from you. What do you think, and what does a mastermind mean?
Well, I think it's a consensus about why you're there. There's got to be an agreement as to why we're here. Not that each individual can't have their own, specific needs, but why we're here. We're here to learn in advance. For instance, in a mastermind, we're here to learn in advance and be honest and vulnerable. Those are 2 big words, honest and vulnerable with a group. There's got to be a lot of trust. They also need really good facilitators of a group in order to be able to do that. People who can steward those relationships. So honest and vulnerable, and an agreement, a consensus to learn, advance, and grow. And then I think if you can, wrap the structure around it, like programming, oh man, that just takes it up another level. So you're moving at a specific pace. Otherwise it's just sort of, an agreement to come to a place and air things out. Right. But having programming is icing on the cake.
Well, especially when you're coming together with people who are trying to achieve similar things.
Right.
Maybe, and this is why it's really powerful to be outside of your organization while you're doing this, because, if you're in a sales mastermind, you can't do that with your sales team, because whether you like it or not, you're all competing. And
exactly,
a mastermind is really brilliant and it's important for it to remove the concept of competition.
Right. Internal competition. Exactly.
It's about support.
Well, so this brings us to the solid six. We've talked a little bit about this on the show. Diana, you were able to document and articulate how you move from 5 to 6 figures, and how you have worked with sellers to move from 5 to 6 figures. And it does make a tremendous impact in someone's life. And so the two of us thought, hey, I really can't tell you how much we care that this is about moving the things in your life forward that you need to do. You're buying a house, you're taking care of aging parents, or, adopting a baby, or what, paying off student loans. But moving from 5 to 6 figures is an incredibly personal endeavor. So we've personally invested in getting sellers from 5 to 6 figures and want to do that for you. So, yeah. I mean, that's why we do this show. I mean, I can be going get my nails done right now, but we do this show every week because
nobody's been sending us any money to do this show.
Not yet.
And we're not asking for it. I mean, I think what we're trying to say about the show is it's a labor of love, and I'm sure actually there is coming a time very soon where we'll have sponsors, so I won't be able to say that anymore. But the point is that it is about something that Sean and I care about and care about giving back. So we built a blueprint called the Solid Six Blueprint, and it talks about the 6 elements that you need to build. And Sean, they say you should always write the book that you wish that were out there. And I was always really hungry for the plan. Do you know,
right.
But what I found about building my sales career is it's not linear.
No.
It's not a pathway. It's not a roadmap. It's not a GPS system. It's a master plan, and you need to be building and designing your Solid Six career simultaneously in all these different areas, which is why we created it as a blueprint. And you can get your free ebook, but can I show it? Can I share this really quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have put together, it's free, it's a training for you of an overview of each of the different 6 elements of the Solid Six Blueprint, the things that you need to have in place to move to your Solid Six. And each of these courses is free for you. So I want to just share with you how beautiful this looks. I just got this up this week, and we're going to send a link in the comments about how to get to these videos yourself. But I'm just so excited. Look how gorgeous this is. It's got the book. It's got a little video for about 3 or 4 minute video for each of the different courses. And it just goes through each of the different elements that you need to be masterful in to get reliable for going to a solid 6-figure income. And then you can't miss element 7. There's a couple things that are really brilliant about element 7. The first one is you get to find out how to participate in a mastermind that Sean and I are facilitating, but then you also get your free Solid Six Blueprint infographic. So there's your sneak preview of it. And that's all you get, because you need to go over and get your own. Anyway, thanks for letting me take it. I'm just so excited to launch this program for people.
Yes, Diana is a badass mamma jamma, sales gun for hire. She could be out closing more deals, but this is not about that. We have been poured into by others in our lives and mentors, and other, salesmen, saleswomen, sales directors, et cetera, that have helped us get to the point where we have a wonderful career and a very make an excellent living. And so, but this is our time to give back, and that's what we want to do. So go to the link down below and sign up for this little free mini course. It's a taste of what the Solid Six is. And if you think that that is something that, hey, I want to dedicate time and space in my life and in my career to work on building my foundation to get over that hump, or even if you're making six figures, to make a lot more six figures, same difference, same thing. Sign up and be in a mastermind with us, and we will pour into you.
That's right. And so we're only going to be taking 8 to 12 people for the one that starts in November. So definitely make the most of the free session. There's a way to apply in session 7. If you want to be a part of this mastermind, we're going to be hand selecting the 8 to 12 people that get to participate in November. There will be other opportunities, but I'm just so excited to meet that first group of people that are going to pull each other over that Solid Six. And then Sean and I have a system where when you become Solid Six certified, you can become a Sherpa and start pulling other people over the Solid Six threshold. So this is really about community supporting community, peer-to-peer coaching, peer-to-peer networking. And if you don't do it with us, find somebody to do it with.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Find that brain trust, get that feedback, have people help you fine tune those soft skills, and share their wisdom and experience and lift you up. Yes. Go find it. We want to be the ones.
All right. Do you have a good joke? What's a good joke? Did we tell the blonde joke about what do you call a blonde who dyes her hair brown? Did we do that one?
I don't think so.
Artificial intelligence. Anyway, thought we needed to throw some snort out your coffee funny moments there.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. This is a lot from the heart. So that was good. That was good. All right, everyone. So until next time.
Stop hoping.
And start selling.
That's right. Bye. Bye.